Okay, guys, this video is for all of you Mercury Optimax outboard motors that have issues with your internal oil reservoir that's attached to the motor. I had this issue, and so I decided to break this apart and take a look at it. This is the second one that has been replaced. So what I found is that the sensor itself is not the problem. Both times I'm pretty sure it's the same problem. And the problem is that this float right here is glued, attached to this little magnet here. So over time, with corrosion and running, the adhesive for this magnet may have been done not so well. So this little piece of magnet came off, and it was at the bottom here. The float is still up here, but because the magnet is not with the float, the sensor right here is not reading it. So even though you have a full tank, it's not gonna read. So the sensor is right here. So the sensor itself is not the problem. It's that little piece of magnet down here that's not, coming up to the sensor. So, I had to replace it twice, so I got tired of it. Decided to take this apart and see the mechanics behind it. So this sensor goes right up here and sits like this. When I check, my oil tank is full, but it keeps beeping every 2 minutes with a warning. And so I'm like, you know what, since I replaced it twice, let me see what the heck is going on. And I found that this little magnet is loose. Well, may have been poorly made, but this sensor, I don't think this would be a problem. It's most likely going to be this little piece right here, and when this breaks, you have to replace the whole unit. And what happens is, if you try to fix it yourself, this oil tank is sealed pretty tight, so there's pressure in here, and you probably don't want to try to fix it yourself. But just to let you guys know what the problem is. And so I think it's safest to just replace it with a new one. Well, until then, thank you, and enjoy.